Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in the previous episode, we took on the Goron Temple and saved Goron as well as got the first piece of pure metal. And in this episode, we're gonna be heading to the next, aisle that holds the next tribe that will give us the next pure metal. So yeah, we're basically going to be heading to the second tribe out of 3 so we can get the second pure metal out of 3 because each tribe holds a pure metal. And before I do that, actually, as you can tell, I'm heading this route when I can easily be going through this bridge and leaving Goron Island and stuff. But there is something we can get with our spectacular bomb shoes we obtained from the Goron mines. And why do I keep grabbing the rocks that actually have choo-choos in them? I believe if we head over here and make our way down here, oh geez, a blue choo-choo. Yeah, we'll find this secret hole, kind of similar to the ones inside the Goron Temple. If we go ahead and draw this like so, we will be able to hit the switch and a chest will appear. Let's go ahead and pick up our prize that we will get from, hitting that switch and all of that just happened, of course. No surprise. But there we go, we got ourselves a treasure map, and I really want to go ahead and start salvaging all of these treasure chests that the treasure maps will lead us to, but I'm not entirely sure if I should do them now because I just want to do like a compilation video where I go around the whole Great Sea and get all of the treasure maps. But at the same time, we can get ourselves some pretty sweet gear for a ship. And I don't want to wait until the end of the game to really do that, so I'm not entirely sure. But if I start, collecting some, it's going to be really unorganized, so I'm not entirely sure how I should work around this. I think I'm just going to wing it and maybe collect a couple treasure and, just do the compilation video with the remaining and stuff. Because, I want some cool, ship parts, because our ship looks a little stale. But anyways, we got ourselves a rare pure metal. Let's go ahead and set out. I'm not even going to bother talking to Goron, the elder of the Gorons. I'm just going to set out and, head over to our next destination and stuff. And I think we have collected, wait, are we done? Oh, we have to actually go talk to the elder. Wow, that's my bad. I actually deserve that. I normally would have talked to the elder, but I was just like, I don't care. So I decided to leave. But I mean, they want you to talk to the elder so you can let him know that you got the pure metal, and I think he's gonna give you something. I'm not entirely sure, but in general you just want to let him know that Goron was saved, because you are gonna get something from him later on, I believe, in the mail. So that's pretty important, letting him know that we actually saved Goron, even though he wasn't really kidnapped or anything. Or he didn't know he was in trouble when he went in the temple by himself. But yeah, Goron told me about all your efforts, to thank you. You can take... Okay, wow, so he's actually giving it to us. Okay, so I wasn't the nice guy and I decided to leave. And you also get a big red rupee, which will give us 200 rupees, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I also get money for this, and he lets me take the pure metal. I mean, we had to tell him, of course. We can't just leave, but I was gonna do that. So it's a good thing I didn't, guys. Good thing Linebeck is the nice guy and he told us to head back to the elder and stuff. And well, what do you know? We got ourselves a special delivery. So it comes out we weren't going to get this special delivery unless we talk to him. So it's a good thing Linebeck is here to guide me, because sometimes I'm wrong, even though the game wasn't going to let me progress if I didn't talk to him. But you get what I mean. So let's go ahead and see what the letter says from them. My brother, Gorolink. Oh, we get a name. That's pretty cool. So, how are you doing? I have decided to work part-time on the Southeastern Sea Isle. Stop by. Okay, so this is the DS Island. We'll be able to play a mini game. We're actually going to be able to control Goron and get ourselves something pretty cool when we play the mini game with them, because it's only meant for Gorons. And we also get ourselves a courage gem. I believe this courage gem we just obtained is our 10th courage gem. So we're going to be able to head back to Spirit Island and claim a new power for one of our fairies, I guess. I'm pretty sure, so let's go ahead and do that. So I guess that's our first course of action. We're going to be heading straight to Spirit Island, and then we'll be heading to the next Isle of the Tribes. and we don't know what tribe that is because they're obviously different tribes if you couldn't tell. So it's going to get started by heading back to Spirit Island because, well, Celia is going to get herself a new power-up because it is Celia's turn since we have courage gems and she is the spirit of courage. She's going to get a power-up. So what is the drawing? I believe it was like the Disney D. Oh, I don't think I can do it right. I'm going to just try to draw it like this. Really? Are you? I'm pretty sure this is how you draw it. Maybe I'm doing it like wrong. Wow, that worked. I did it like really fast then, and I didn't have any like hard edges or anything. It was just like all curvy. Maybe I have to do it like that. Let's see how it looks on the map. Okay, there was like a hard edge for some reason. I guess I drew it wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. Let's go ahead and head over to this island that's circled and has an X on it and all of that. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up the treasure that's over here because I think that's gonna give us a cool treasure thing, a cool ship part. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what we're gonna be getting from all of these treasures. I might just leave it alone and, you know, keep the current ship we have, you know, with all the ship parts. Hopefully later on, you know, we'll find Beetle and we'll be able to buy a really cool treasure part because we did find a gem anchor and that was actually for the golden ship, pretty much the most legendary ship in the game. And yeah, it's really random and it's really rare to actually have, you know, Beetle sell you a, you know, piece of the golden ship. And I got lucky, but it was too expensive. And like my plan was to buy it with this really cool, you know, offer Beetle was going to give us, but I didn't have enough points in the Beetle membership card. So yeah, I wasn't a silver member. So that's what sucked. And I totally forgot about that. And every day it switches, like his ship parts and stuff he sells you, so there's no way we can buy it again, even if we rewind time on our DS or anything. That's not gonna work. It's like random every single day. So yeah, hopefully we get lucky again and actually find that really rare item, or one of the rare ship items. But let's go ahead and offer our, you know, courage gems to this fountain. And with this many gems, Spirit of Courage has been awakened. Come forth, Spirit of Courage. Using the gems that Link collected, you can recall a true extent of your spirit power. Oh my. See what happens. Obviously, she's going to stay the same color, really. It's just going to seem a little bright in this cutscene. And now, your sword now hurls shockwaves. Yes, we can shoot waves out of our sword, which is pretty cool. This is a lot similar to like A Link to the Past. When you have full HP, every time you slice, you shoot beams out of your Master Sword. And this, you just shoot beams out of your, you know, OSHA sword, I guess. Because this is OSHA's sword, so yeah. I think it's pretty cool, to say the least. I don't know. The way it shoots the beam, it doesn't matter how you, like, slice. It's really narrow and just, like, this really thin-looking beam. But, of course, there are 10 more courage gems throughout the sea. So, when we get them, the spirit's power will be stronger, and obviously, that will be a stronger power-up. So, yeah, it's gonna have a wider beam. So, it's not gonna be as thin. But, of course, I prefer the Spirit of Power out of all of them, so I'm gonna keep that one. I don't really care about the beam because I don't know. But I'd rather fight people, you know, face to face and do more damage with my fiery sword of awesomeness. But let's go ahead and head over to this traveler ship while we're here and see what he can offer us. Because actually, I think every single day, if we take on the certain amount of monsters he gets ambushed by, we get ourselves a couple cool items, so I want to pick up those every single day if I remember to. The thing is, I don't record this daily, so I think that's the problem. I'm missing out on a lot of goods, but it's okay. You know, we'll come here as long as we can. Obviously, this is gonna end up leading to some kind of side quest. All of these stuff that we sit and repeat, like the Jolene thing, how she keeps trying to raid our ship and stuff. It's gonna stop one time, so don't worry. Like, since we're just, you know, halfway through the game, actually we're a little bit past halfway through, things are gonna come to an end. But right now, you know, we're just dealing with the same nonsense every single day. Every time we find Jolene, we just have to deal with her. But soon, she won't be a problem. Anyways, oh golly, I must have overslept. Oh yeah, I've been feeling pretty generous. So it's a good thing we came when he feels generous. Let's see what he's gonna give us. Get ourselves a Ruder crown. One more. Alright, another Ruder crown. Okay. I don't have any more, but I imagine that's okay. That's enough to make me happy. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm gonna leave. And hopefully I'll come back another day where you're ambushed and you can give me more cool stuff. But anyways, Beetle seems to be lurking the areas of Murky Island, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over to him ASAP and see if he has anything for us, and hopefully I can draw this correctly. There we go. Let's go ahead and teleport with the power of these cyclones and the golden frogs into the air. Yes. And Beetle, I am here. No time has been wasted. Ah, come on. Jolene's here. I was just talking about it. Crap. Whatever. It's okay. I'll avoid her. You can actually avoid Jolene as long as her ship isn't near you. Oh, she spotted us. Never mind. But now we can't avoid her because she's gonna chase us down. But hopefully we can make it to Beetle before she ambushes her ship. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna be ambushed the second we leave Beetle's ship. But for now, let's just sit and stall. Okay. Nice day, huh, Beetle? Let's go and check around your shop. Hey, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you from back here. Oh, welcome. You'll find anything you need here in Beetle's shop? Oh, we just have to. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what he has. Oh, a simple wheel. I always wanted a new wheel. Give me that. Oh, wait, simple wheel. I think this is the one we have. I don't really care. I'll just sell it. I'm just gonna buy whatever he has. And another chimney. Whatever. I don't even think we have this chimney part for a certain ship. I think that's the one for the bell type chimney. And let's go ahead and buy this as well. But by buying all of these stuff, I think we racked up enough points to get the silver membership. So let's see. Oh, you have earned 22 points. Now you are official a symbol member. Silver? What? Silver member. So we get 10% off any merchandise or all merchandise and a wonderful prize. You should receive this prize in the mail within a week, so please be patient. I find it funny how the game says within a week. Literally, watch this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and land on an island. Okay. After this, after we get ambushed, of course, I totally forgot about Jolene. She was like right behind us. But okay, after we take on Jolene as well, we'll be able to see what we're gonna get from this. So come on, Jolene, try to attack me. Okay. Wow, she's actually fierce this time. She's just going straight for the charge attacks. Please do it again. No, don't waste time. Come on, just charge at me, please. Okay. I don't know why she does that. Like, hey. Like, that doesn't even hit me. Just come on, hit me, please. Okay, there we go. Woo. Alright, and we're done. Now let's go ahead and hit her again. Start rubbing. There's actually a chance where you can hit her on the back a second time on the third strike, and she won't chance with you. She'll just drop her sword and run out instantly, so you don't have to do that whole rubbing sequence. But it's okay. It's, you know, just as easy to hit her the second time as it is to rub on your screen for like 3 seconds. But anyways, there we go. We got ourselves a big rupee, and now we can head out and see what else we can do. So let's go ahead and claim our prize here from Beetle by heading to a nearby island, and I believe the closest island here is Murky Island. I want to head here as well to sell some of the stuff I have because I can. And am I gonna hit this? Okay, thank God. If you actually like ram straight into it, you will lose a heart from your ship, so you want to be careful about that. Because you can actually, like, you know, set your course through these small rocks. They're not really small rocks, these giant rocks in the way. But islands, you just sit and like hover around it and stuff. It's kind of weird how it works with the islands. But look at that, man. I always loved the way Murky Island looked from afar. Like, it looked pretty freaking awesome. Honestly, I don't think there's many side quests to do before heading to the next island. I just really want to, like, you know, check out some stuff while I can before we continue another adventure. But there we go. So, special delivery. Watch out, incoming. Okay. Let's see what cool thing we can get from Beetle. So this letter is from Beetle. Okay. Here goes. Alright. Silver membership notice. Thank you for continuing to support my stores. Hi, it's me, Beetle. I didn't know, because, you know, he said it was from Beetle. But okay, your recent purchase now put you at 20 points. Puts your points at 20. Wow. Yay for you. Thus, your membership has been upgraded to silver. Yay again. As things, okay, so please find, attached a freebie card. So he attached a freebie card to this, letter. And now, this card here is gonna let us pick up anything in a shop for free. Now, if I had this when he was selling the gem anchor, yeah, I could have got it for free, and it was worth how much? Like 7,800 rupees. So, yeah, that's what sucks. That's what I'm really upset about. I wasn't able to purchase it then. But let's go ahead and see what treasures she's selling. And oh my god. Wait, how much is this? 1,000. Man, okay. Should I? You know, screw it. I don't really care. I shouldn't ask. I'm just gonna get it because it's a new piece of treasure we never collected. I believe this is 1,000 rupees. So let's go ahead and pick up this as well. This is the bomb chew bag. There's also like 2 pieces of heart we can obtain now if we go ahead and leave the shop. Now that we purchased the bomb chew bag, she now sells a heart container, not a heart piece, because there are no heart pieces in this game. So let's go ahead and check it out. Yep, a heart piece is now for sale. So that is pretty awesome. Sadly, we don't have enough rupees. It's 2,000. And then the unmasked Beetle as well sells a heart container, and that is for 1,500. So there are 2 heart containers we can easily pick up if we have a good amount of rupees. Sadly, we're spending all of our rupees, but let's go ahead and see how much we can sell that ring we just purchased for. Hopefully it's for really good money. Let's go to Harvard Treasure. Right, how much are you gonna buy this? Please tell me it's like bazillion rupees. You know, I might just do it for the piece of heart. It's whatever. We have it like marked on our treasure. See, it says 0 now, which is cool. So I'm happy with it. Where did he find it? Yeah, I'll sell you a missing ring. Yeah, you don't have any more. Okay. You know it is. Let's go ahead and sell our Goron Ember as well, which is for 800, I believe, for us. So yeah, please take it. And I think that's it. Now you may say, oh, but you have more treasure. Why don't you sell that stuff as well? Well, only buys them for 50 rupees a piece. So why should I waste time selling, you know, each one for 50 rupees? There's really no point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this heart container while I can, and you know, I'll buy the other one from the unmasked Beetle one day when I have enough rupees. I should soon, you know, I just gotta find more treasure, of course. So there we go. Awesome. I'm actually happy with this little trade we got, because we ended up getting ourselves like, what, 480 rupees bonus, as well as picking up that piece of heart. So yeah, that was awesome. Alright, so I think from here on out, we're gonna go ahead and switch our wheels, because I don't think that simple wheel we purchased is the one for Linebeck's wheel. So let's see if this makes our ship any cooler. Yeah, this is called normal wheel. This is a simple wheel. And let's attach it and switch our chimney for the bell looking chimney. That's not tall chimney. Do we, where is it? Okay. Elegant chimney, there we go. Looks a little weird, but I'm gonna roll with it. I don't really care. And there we go, everybody. So we upgraded our ship just slightly, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find cooler ship parts. Like I said, I don't plan on collecting all of the ship parts, but I do plan on collecting a couple important ship parts, and one mainly being the golden ship. I'm gonna collect all of the ship parts because I really want to show you how amazing the golden ship part looks. You know, all together on the ship and stuff. So let's go ahead and open up our sea chart and see what drawing it is to head over here. Okay, it's like a horseshoe-like thing. Let's go ahead and put that on our thing. Whoops, I opened the sea chart again like a idiot. I want to do this. Hopefully that's correct. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Sweet. Alright, we're heading back to the northeast. Wow, did I really have to? I'm like doing the never eat soggy waffles thing. That's usually how I remember it, but yeah. The southeastern, not northeastern, southeastern part of the Great Sea. And we're gonna see what we can find. And oh my god, you know, I just remembered, we can get ourselves a bunch more rupees from these new travelers. As you can tell, all the traveler icons look similar, you know, from the map. But don't worry, the traveler ships basically you find never sail in different areas. So the ones here are different than, you know, the ones we've seen so far. So yeah, these guys are gonna be new people. Let's go ahead and see what these guys have in store for us. And believe it or not, these guys are like the coolest travelers of all time, and you're gonna see why in just a second. So let's go ahead and board their ship, and you'll find a bunch of these guys. Yes, it's the same model, well, not necessarily the exact same model, but the same look from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. There were a bunch of these like guys who'd have, you know, like red eyes because they're binocular, but telescope, not binocular, because yeah, binoculars, you know, with, you know, the two eyes, but their telescope was always on their eyes. So yeah, as you can see, you'll see right here as it zooms in on his face. So ho, how very strange, all of a sudden I can see a thing, ho, and how terribly rude of me. Yeah, he didn't notice us, but yeah, his eyes like super red from having his telescope on him like forever. But I'm a member of the Ho tribe. Yes, this isn't one of the tribes that that Zaz told us about, don't worry, but these guys are, you know, travelers searching for treasure, and every day they're in mood for a certain type of treasure. So instead of selling all of your worthless treasure to the treasure teller, you can easily sell it to this guy. So he's gonna buy the dark loop bracelet for 91 a piece. So we're gonna go ahead and sell him because the treasure teller would have bought it for, I believe, 50 rupees. So in general, we got what, an extra 41 rupees for selling it to these guys, and we sold both of them, so that's pretty cool. But every single day they're gonna have a new interest, and you know, head to them and you'll be able to buy it for better money. But they only want one specific item, that's the problem. But like I said, it's every day, so I guess it's not that big of a problem. Anyways, here's the next island. As you can tell, yeah, it looks a little weird. It's blocked by these giant ice things, so we can't get to dock, blah blah blah. Brilliant idea. I guess we're gonna have to hit these gigantic ice things down. That's basically what, you know, Linebeck is telling you to do. So go ahead and draw a ring around the island like so, and get ready to start, you know, shooting ice at them. And obviously enemies are gonna appear. I believe you have to just shoot 2 cannonballs at them and it will fall all the way to the bottom. So hit it once and then hit it again if, oh geez, gonna hit it, there we go. I think we're set. Yeah, we're fine. We just have to avoid the enemies from hitting us, of course. This is the biggest problem. You don't want to go too fast because, you know, the enemies might slow you down and you might, you know, not hit some of these gigantic ice things. But in general, you know, I'm just gonna stop when enemies appear because I don't want to miss any, because we're doing good so far. We've hit like every single one. We haven't skipped any. You can obviously see by the top screen the progress we're doing, how like the cutout just like, you know, becomes dark blue of the ice sculpture thing after we have them sink by hitting them with the cannon. But yeah, these enemies, as you can tell, they're getting a little annoying, and they sit and reappear every like 2 seconds. So yeah, they're like supposed to be like extremely annoying. It sucks, but it's okay though because we're doing really good progress. There's only like 4 more gigantic ice cube things to hit. And there's also a golden frog here that I think I'm gonna hit it right now. And obviously, if you couldn't tell, that red enemy, it wasn't white like the others. That one gives you a red rupee, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, we hit it, sweet! Alright, we can teleport here anytime we want. Let's go ahead and get ready to draw this. Oh, this is gonna be hard because our map is zoomed in. So pay attention. Alright, it's a... Oh, wow, okay, map zooms out when we do this. Sweet, okay. So it's a... Wait, what? It won't let us draw. Let's just draw it here. Oh, that looks really bad. Thing is, I don't want to draw it too... You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to draw it really big. Alright, there we go. I'll remember that. But yeah, there we go. So we got ourselves a new teleporting area thing of the Golden Frogness. And we'll be able to land on this new island real soon once we take out the rest of these. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to try to multitask here and hit all of this. Wait, really? I didn't hit this one. Okay, there we go. Hit this, hit that, hit this guy, hit this guy, and hit this one more time. Alright, we're done. Will you look at that? What a beautiful island, my friends. Yeah, there you go. Right, we have done all of this, and now the island can be landed on. So, I believe in the next episode, we're going to explore this new tribe of a new island. So, let's go.